Southeast Asia. One of the most dynamic regions in the world and the third most populated. 11 countries in all, with vast differences in religion, culture, and lifestyle. But one thing they do share in common is their rapidly developing economies, their young digitally savvy consumers, and their rising spending power.
Southeast Asia has grown into one of the most promising consumer markets in the world. And analysts say there's still a long way to go. Lazada, the region's leading e-commerce marketplace, is in a sweet spot to capture that growth. So for this Inside Alibaba series, we're here at Lazada's headquarters in Singapore to take you inside how the company serves this wildly diverse region and to explore its relationship with parent Alibaba.
Lazada offers local marketplaces for local merchants, B2C platform services for big brands, cross-border e-commerce, and even select items from Taobao that are tailored to Southeast Asian consumers. Chisan.com is an online video game merchant based in Singapore that's been selling on Lazada for 3 years.
We are a small business selling online, so one very important aspect we have to do is to draw traffic to our e-commerce store. What Lazada did was they are able to help us reach out to customers that we would never have been able to reach previously.
Soon says another important benefit of working with Lazada is logistics. They're able to leverage Lazada and their partner delivery providers to service their growing consumer base. Pierre Poignant was one of the original founders of Lazada and the company's CEO. He says building their own logistics network was a priority from the beginning.
This is a very diverse region. Indonesia has 10,000 islands. We've built, to this date, the most extensive logistics network in Southeast Asia. We have 34 warehouses. We have more than 200 dispatch locations for our last mile. We are able to have a capacity of several million parcels a day through our own logistics network.
Were there any other pain points that you guys addressed that are unique to Southeast Asia?
This is a region where credit card has very low penetration. So how do we enable our consumers to buy online? First thing we did is we built the most extensive cash on delivery network. Since then, we have continued to add new online payment methods to our offering for our customers. And last year, we rolled out our own wallet in 5 or 6 markets.
So we've been talking about the region as a whole. Let's go down to the country level. How does Lazada address each market individually?
We have 6 different markets, different alphabets, different political systems, different religions. So what we need to do is we have a country-first strategy. That means that we need to make sure our strategy is tailored to the local markets. I want to give a few examples. In Thailand, we focus a lot on social network, shoppertainment. In Indonesia, we rely a lot on our logistics infrastructure, which is the most extensive in the region. And in Singapore, we have also a very large grocery offering, including fresh and frozen. We are using our data tech platform to make sure that for every consumer in Southeast Asia, they have a personalized experience. They come to our platform, they can interact with the sellers, the communities, the products that fits their needs and their lifestyles.
All of these strengths that Lazada built caught the attention of Alibaba, who took a controlling stake in 2016.
The partnership with Alibaba has been amazing. Technology platform from the group. That has been a massive boost to our capacity to innovate, bring products to market, and ultimately best serve our consumers, our sellers. Beyond technology, we're also benefiting a lot from the expertise and experience of 20 years of e-commerce.
Alibaba is equally committed to the partnership.
I'm very happy to be here.
Alibaba CEO Daniel Zhang recently went to Vietnam to show his support for Lazada at a town hall meeting for staff.
Alibaba was born in China. So far, a vast majority of our business still in China. So we need to make extra efforts to build new business. Lazada actually is our first step, but very important step. With the real experience in Lazada, we got to know more in terms of how to work with people with different background, different culture, even different nationality.
Now you have the full support of Alibaba behind you. How do you plan to innovate in Southeast Asia? What do you want to do next?
It's not about the next quarter, it's about building a legacy to be part of the group. We can innovate for the long term. And what we're going to focus on in the coming year is continue on our shoppertainment strategy. How can we bring a better shopping experience for our consumer? Moving forward, we are the flagship platform of Alibaba in Southeast Asia.